Hey everyone, we are back live again from Facebook headquarters. We've moved to the live video launch room where you can look around. This is the core team who's been working on live for many months now to launch this out to the whole world. And we're pretty psyched. That was pretty subdued, but we can be happy. We've been working on this for a while. This is, people are watching all these live videos around the world now. I think the reason why we're so excited about this is that it's this new, really raw, personal, and spontaneous way that people can share, right? Where, now you don't have to take a bunch of videos or photos and curate them and find exactly the most perfect one. You can just go live and feel like you're really there with your friends or people all over the world, and be able to just interact with people there. And that's what's really special about what this new format is that it's not just people taking a video and sharing it. It's interactive. So what I was hoping to do today is just take some questions and hear how you guys are thinking about this through from our community all around the world, and tell you how we're thinking about this. But we're really excited about live, to bring it to everyone. We think about this as bringing the power to broadcast from a smartphone to anyone in the world. It's like having a TV camera in your pocket all the time, and we're excited to bring this superpower to everyone in our community. So what do you guys think? What are you wondering about? All right, so how do we think that live communication is going to change the world? It's a lofty one to get started. A lot of what we see at Facebook is that the way that people want to share, people want to express what's going on in their lives, right? They want to be there with their friends and family and the people they care about. And a lot of the way that we see our job is to give people richer and richer tools to do that. So if you go back 10 years, a lot of how people shared and communicated and experienced content on the internet was text. And then we all got phones and they had cameras, and we were able to take pictures, and the internet has become more and more visual. And now I think because the technology is really ready, we're entering this new golden age of video online. And what we're going to see is that it's not just going to be the same kind of videos that you watched on TV or YouTube or the web before. They're going to be new kinds of interactive and social experiences, and that's, I think, what we're starting to see with live is the ability to broadcast, hang out with your friends, be there, present, interact, take questions from a community, and I think it produces these much more raw and personal moments, which I think is what this community is all about. It's spreading understanding about what we all care about. And getting the word out about really cool, entertaining, and important things. So, I think today, some of the lives that I saw while I was just flipping through live around the world is, I was talking to some of the folks in the launch room before. One of the lives that everyone here is buzzing about is this eagle cam in a zoo where there's these bald eagles and these little baby cute bald eagles, and what's wrong with a cute bald? Everyone loves that, and there were just like thousands of people tuned in watching these cute little baby bald eagles, and wondering what's going to happen. And it's just kind of a new kind of thing, because if it was a pre-recorded video, you would have known what was going to happen, but because it's live, you don't fully know. I was talking a little bit earlier today about the other day I was watching live around the world. And one of the videos that I saw was this woman who was skiing down a slope with her kids, and it wasn't a particularly intense slope or anything like that, but it was this real kind of fun moment to watch it and participate, and see you see these little kids and you're like, I just hope that they have fun and really nail it going down the slope. So it's just a really cool new experience. All right, next question over here. All right, so do you think that this new broadcast option will change how artists can share their work, particularly live performance artists like comedians and musicians? Absolutely. I mean, when I look at the new live video tab and see the kind of stuff that people are sharing, every day there are people who are performing, whether it's DJs spinning or people dancing, and just dancing to other music, dancing to music that they're making. People go live from concerts that they're watching or that they're performing. And I think it's a really awesome new experience for people to be able to get their music and their performance out into the world. Over time, we want to make it so that this can grow into a sustainable way that a lot of independent artists can make a living and make money as well. And I think that there are some pretty clean ways that we'll be able to do that and support the whole artistic community. And we're really excited about getting to that. But one step at a time. Today, what we're really excited about is just getting live video and the power to broadcast to anyone out into everyone's hands around the world. And we'll work on some of these business model pieces over the coming months. All right. So what is the procedure to go live now on Facebook? All right, I will show you on my iPhone. So here we go. Coming over here. I have the yellow version of the Facebook app, which is our internal build. And so you can go to the live tab. And here's basically the experience I was talking about. You can see where people are live around the world, and I don't actually know what these people are talking about. We'd have to go into it. Here, I think this is the eagle video that I think you guys were talking about from explore.org, or at least it looks like some kind of bird. And here are my friends. Here's Loic, and people who I'm following going live. Robin Morris, he's a designer on the team, going live. And if I want to go live, I just tap that button. All right, so you get the tab. You can tap the button to go live. Of course, the other way that you can do it is from Newsfeed, you can tap on the composer at the top, and you have all these different options, and you can tap live video and just go from there. So this was kind of a pre-built internal version of the Facebook app. So, you might have seen some stuff in there that we're just playing around with and testing. Not everything there is going to launch. Some of it will over time, but we're really excited. The live stuff is going to be rolling out soon, and it's something that we're obviously very excited to get in everyone's hands. All right, let's see. What's the next question here? Are we focusing on adding creative tools for live? And the answer to that is also yes. We're actually, part of the announcement today is that we're adding a bunch of filters. So I don't know if we can play with them here. Do you have filters? Not in the current build that we're using today yet. But a couple weeks ago, we announced that this really talented team, Masquerade, which has built this app for filtering that people really love. I posted this video of myself with an Iron Man mask on, which I don't have an Iron Man mask, but it was just a computer graphics filter that you can apply to videos as you're taking them. This team is going to be focused on, among other things, making it so that there are awesome filters for live, and we're rolling out a bunch today. And we're excited about all kinds of different creative tools so that as you're going live, communicating with your friends and the whole world, you can do some creative stuff with it as well. All right, let's see. Next question from Erica. Can lives be replayed? Yes, definitely. So it's live while you're broadcasting and streaming, and then as soon as you're done, it converts to a video on Facebook, and people can watch it. And one of the new things that we just started rolling out is that now, as you're live, you guys can see this. There's this whole comment thread that's happening, and I can interact with you. I can see the questions that you're asking, and I can respond to them, and people can talk about what I'm saying and interact, and that's part of the magic of it, and a lot of the reason why we think it's so fun and engaging. So what we wanted to do is make it so that when the video is done, instead of just seeing all the comments like on a normal Facebook post, seeing them ranked so that the topmost liked comment is on the top, we wanted to make it so that it replays the whole conversation. So if people are liking or loving or angry about what I'm saying or what other people are saying, you're seeing those emotions fly across the screen, and when you replay the video, you should be able to just see all that stuff. right at the right time as people were doing it while I or anyone else is talking. Which, by the way, I just mentioned another thing that we launched today, which is reactions for live, which, you can see at the bottom, there's the ability to write a comment, and you can just swipe over from that. You see the little like thumb, and you can swipe over from that and get all of the reactions that we've launched on Facebook recently. So, like, love, wow, laugh, angry, sad, and you can in real time just react and share any emotion. And we think that that's going to be a pretty fun way that people can engage back and forth as well. All right, I think we have time for maybe one or two more questions, and then I got to run today. What types, from Alan, what types of situations do you see going live working for people? And also, when you go live, is it possible to air to only a certain audience? Those are good questions. So for the types of use cases that we're seeing, there were two really big ones that we're seeing so far. So one is, people streaming to their friends, right? So they are just often doing some day-to-day thing, whether it's, walking around, they're hanging out with their friends. I saw live the other day, someone who was getting a haircut, right? I mean, it's not like the type of thing that would normally be a really fun and engaging video, but it's live, and you don't know what's going to happen, right? Is the barber going to mess it up, or is this going to turn out well for him? And and he's just getting this feedback, and people are commenting on it as he's getting his haircut, and he's just having the time of his life, and it's just this amazing thing to watch. So there's all these day-to-day things that I think people are really enjoying sharing live, and I think what we're all finding is that it's just much more engaging and interactive than taking a video on your phone and then posting a pre-recorded video. It's a much more fun and social experience. That's one. The other really cool experience that we're seeing is a lot of public figures and celebrities using it. And a lot of what we're seeing live on Facebook, then they get on that's pretty cool, and I think that's going to bring a lot of really new and interesting content for you to watch as members of the Facebook community. You also asked a question about audience, and can you share with different groups? And the answer to that is yes. Just like any content that you share on Facebook, you can share it publicly, you can share it with just your friends if you want, or any audience, a subset of your friends. And today, two of the features that we're launching as well are the ability to go live to a group and the ability to go live to an event. So now, whether you have a group for a class that you're in, or a sports team, or some large group, right, like a baseball fan club, right, for example, that may have tens of thousands of people, you can go live to just that group if that's what you want to do, and the content can live there. So yeah, pretty excited about that. All right, last question today from Matt on the thread. How do you see Facebook Live changing how we get news? And I think that a lot of this is up to you guys in the community, right? Because so much of what has happened with social media is now a lot of times news is coming not from traditional sources, but from people seeing stuff as they're out and about, taking a picture, taking a video, and posting it. And I think live opens up a new opportunity for people to do that, and become citizen journalists and share interesting things that they're seeing that maybe traditional media outlets would have missed or not reported on. And part of what's really cool about live is now it has the ability to spread so quickly, right? So you might go live and just have a few hundred people watching you at first, but if you're doing something interesting, it could spread to thousands or tens of thousands of people very quickly, and become kind of a new way for people to get news. I'm also really excited about people who professionally work on news every day, using this to reach new audiences. And there are specific shows, so you might watch CNN or Fox or different TV shows, and you might have a favorite anchor who goes on at a certain period of time. And live just makes it so that people can go live whenever something is happening. And there have been interesting cases that we've seen where I think on Univision a few weeks back, Jorge Ramos was I think I'm getting this right, was doing a segment, and I think there was a power outage or something, and he transitioned to just going live on Facebook, and just got a lot of the audience that he was talking to going there. So it's just a much more adaptable format, And I think that that's going to be really exciting for capturing all different new kinds of news. But of course, that's a really important part of what Facebook and social media do overall. All right, I think so. That was the last question that we have time for right now. This is the beginning of a journey. We have a lot more features and products and things that we want to roll out around Live to support people in the community. But we're really excited to have the chance to roll this out to everyone in the community today. One more time, I want to thank everyone who's here in the launch room, who's been just crushing it for months now, getting this out. I know the world and the community are really excited to experience the work that you guys have really been pushing really hard on. So congrats again on the launch, and I'm really excited to see what you guys all do with it. So, all right,
thanks, man.
Yeah. All right. All right, I'll see you guys soon.